Okay, you guys, we are back with another video. In this video, we're gonna talk about Tina Knowles' Gumbo booth that was closed down. The reason behind the closure has now been made public. And it is something exactly as I told you guys that I suspected, and it falls right under that category, okay? Now, in case you have been living in a rock or in a cave or just busy with life, Tina Knowles' Gumbo booth at the Houston Rodeo, it was shut down by the health department. I think it was for 24 or 48 hours, right? Now, they're revealing that they have found thawed seafood and food being stored in non-food grade orange bucket at Tina Knowles' Gumbo spot at Houston Rodeo. Now, according to KPRC2, and Bryce Newberry is reporting this from the station directly, what Bryce Newberry is saying, just in, health inspectors found thaw seafood and food being stored in non-food grade orange buckets, according to records obtained by KPRC2, when a woman reported getting sick after eating Mama Tina's gumbo, aka the witch's brew. The customer said she had chills and was throwing up blood before health inspectors found multiple violations, which led to the temporary closure of the Houston Rodeo Gumbo shop. They found multiple violations. What else were they doing? Preparing the food in batches and preparing it thick, freezing it, and then adding water to it, because some people have been saying they've been getting nothing but water. I believe they've been doing that. I honestly believe they have been doing that too, because they're not saying, it's only the bucket, multiple violations, right? So they have a list of the violations. I'm seeing 6 violations, right? So the first one says food being stored inside a non-food grade containers that may contaminate food. That's number 1 violation, right? Which the inspector said these are the following reason to all the prepared gumbo being discarded, which means that they were pre-preparing it, as I said to you guys. And this is why I said to you guys, some people can only eat seafood that is freshly prepared. And this is why y'all need to stop eating from everyone. Just not because she has a famous name doesn't mean that she's a decent human being. Absolutely not. These people have more money than God. Money is their God. And they may smile and wave to the camera and say, we're so positive. We're about light. We're about peace. Honey, it's a trick. It is all PR. It's just that some of us, like you and I, we don't know how to be such good hypocrites, and we don't do anything for money. We don't jeopardize people's life and people's health for money. And this goes to show that this family, Beyonce, you need to get your mama right. That's all we're saying. Now, number 2, food being stored inside of an unpermitted facility, which means that the facility was not set up to specifications. It was not inspected. It was not passed to see if it had, passed the specifications for a environment that food, and not just any food, seafood, that is seafood, okay? That will take you off the planet and take you, I don't know how is it that people are so brave. I would never, ever do that, right? So, the place was not approved, right? And then they said, transported for service from an unapproved source. And that's a thing too. You cannot prepare food from one area and take it to a next when it comes to seafood, unless the distance is like maybe 30 minutes away, where the temperature is not going to drop much, but you know when food is prepared from one area and transported to the next, people are going to get stomach flu, people are going to get food poisoning. I can't believe this is what Beyonce Mama has been doing. This is sick, twisted, and it's disgusting. That's seafood. You don't handle seafood like that. Now, they're saying that food source used after the first day of the rodeo was not listed on the approved permit application. Beyonce Mom cut her some slacks. That's what they did. And almost costing people's lives in the process. Now they're saying no documentation showing proper cooling temperatures and times for food. No date marking for food prepared more than 24 hours prior. I told you guys that they were preparing the food prior like it was common sense. Common sense, honey. Common sense. Now, they're saying after all the finding, inspectors said they educated the operators on corrective action, including rapid cooling methods, date marking instructions, and proper thawing. They almost killed people. Man, you guys are brave out here. You guys are very brave because it's Beyonce Mom. You all think that it's okay for you to eat from her. She's a celebrity. You know one thing I've learned many years ago? The people who are on the lower class of the financial ladder, they are a lot more trustworthy sometimes, not all the times. Because people are people and people are greedy and not everyone practice proper food handling process and operation, right? So some people were like, all she gotta do is be Beyonce Mama. Opening that stand was crazy. Some people are saying her ex-husband was involved. Her ex-husband involved. Mama Knowles was silently sending folks guts to the upper room, and everyone was just eating that ish up, another person said. So Tina Knowles is getting dragged, honey. So they're saying folks weren't lying, and that's true because after the people came out and they were showing evidence of them eating the food, them, getting sick later, people are saying, oh, some people were overreacting. And when I look at the people who came with those clapback videos, I notice how they dress. I know when people are wearing designers and they try to pull it off to make it seem like a off-brand or off-label, and they try to make it seem as though I'm just a typical citizen. I'm just a regular citizen. Oh, Mama Tina's gumbo is so good. It heats up and then it cools down. I could have told that you guys were fake and you were there because you're paid actors. Many of you guys were, who were talking and raving. Some of y'all, gut can handle the germs. Not everyone gut can handle germs and bacteria. And that's just the truth. But I'm happy it is out. And I hope people learn from it going forward. Stop trusting everyone. Like y'all, because she's Beyonce's mom, you were all there eating of that slurp. You don't know what you were eating. And when people were getting sick, the internet was dragging a lot of those people who were completely innocent and speaking the truth, but I'm happy it is out now. And I do hope that people learn from this. That's all I have to say. And we're going to talk some more in the comment section. Peace.